go on YouTube and Arthur can finally move. Yes, Arthur is finally moving. I do like that this is a title that my Threadripper doesn't challenge itself a lot to. It seems like it's able to refine itself to like 1 to 2 cores, which it seems like for right now, which is core. So what are you doing on? Actually, that's very rare, but very. Oh shit, I'll take it. Seems like anything I'm doing in turning radius core 8 is just taking like the situational point. Not even the virtual core is taking like the heat. It's just the processing core. I really think I hit this silicon lottery with the chip that I got. Like, cause like that's one thing I do like that. Like, I don't know if anyone's familiarized with the silicon lottery. That's the joke, but it is an actual industry of people that buy a lot of chips during launch days, test them out, and then resell them and purpose them as the highest portion. And then young Bonfield, hi, how you doing? Yes, I am streaming a little earlier than normal today. It's glad to reach out to a whole bunch of people. Since it's 4th of July and I'm actually getting paid to be off from my normal job, I said, screw it, you know what? I'll take this time to actually work a normal job that I really love. Not to say I don't love my other job, I just don't love it all the time. Sometimes it's stressful. But we see Arthur besides him just like going off into the snowy abyss, making a snow angel. Fool and trackers. You can see Arthur, he's like, yep, that's right. Oh man's gonna track him. Not even John could see this trick coming. Now, question is which way did he go, John? Which way did he go? I could feel like that would be like a point where he would like kind of take off his hat and scratch and be like, well shoot, I'm gonna go drink now. No, damn it, John. The whole point is trying to teach you how to track. You can teach your damn boy, so Abigail doesn't come up and bother Arthur. Seriously, raise your son. I don't think that should be like a... You should never be able to have someone tell you that. I feel like that is like the failure of any... Like if I was a parent and I had someone come up to me, I'd be like, fuck, I just feel like I failed my job. Like, alright. Unless it's like some blatant point where you're just like, this person is just completely radically crazy. But like in this case, Arthur's a very rugged person. He doesn't got time for that. He should be out there wrestling, you know, cowboys and stuff. But I'm glad that you're doing good. Sorry, I'm yawning. I woke up like a lot earlier than I wanted to because like they started the parade a little earlier. But Young Bone Brownfield Gaming, I'm glad you're doing good, bro. And like freaking, how's your 4th been on this nice holiday on YouTube side? And again, I'm like trying to get like more of a camera angles later on because I do like this Winter Wonderland. And for things to post in like a good YouTube like turnaround, sometimes you have to be out there. Mike, how you doing there? Nice to see you across the world over there in sunny. Well, I would assume it'd be a lot more sunnier or evening-er. One of the two, one of the extremes, light or dark. I would assume you'd be evening actually in Australia, but on Facebook Gaming. How's everyone doing? Alright, I've done enough. Let's go ahead and get to our mission point. That should be enough to chronologue it in the very beginning where I can get some pretty cool shots from the next episode. Because I feel like I didn't get enough winter shots last time. Like reviewing that, I was like, damn, I didn't really stop that much.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah.
We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rack.
The aftermath.
For what, 10, 12 people?
Yeah.
I was in the Navy.
Well, thank you, Mike. I appreciate that.
What you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
Hashtag America.
We were stranded at sea.
The one time like we just get together and just
days,
blow shit up in here.
You unfortunately survived.
Fireworks.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes
I don't know how the military parade went. I wasn't really a big fan of that, so I figured I'd watch the news later on and see what people talked about.
If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and
Because I
they
was assuming
found
that it'd be almost
nothing.
at a done, so
Lenny's
they're getting
more
ready
into
for
book
fireworks over
learning
there in
than
Washington,
Bill's
the
a
District
fool.
of Columbia.
Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found enough of this.
Right?
We'll go find something.
See, I like this man's attitude.
Wait a second.
We had more people like him, we wouldn't be starving now.
Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving would be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this
Hey.
is rest? Come along.
See, Arthur can't argue with that, because that's real man talk right there. Arthur's like, well, damn it. All right, now.
Here.
Don't get yourself hurt.
Take this.
Place your hands on
I
ice.
can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Man,
gun.
that's a
And we'll scare out
interesting
every animal for
mixture.
miles
Hot and
around.
rain don't mix too well for me.
Never too old to learn.
That spells
I
humidity.
imagine.
And I do not fare well in humidity. I don't like it at all.
Alright.
Hence why I don't go to Florida that often. So every so often when I'm tempted by some kind of mega park that exists there. And somehow I get roped into studying alligators. No matter which way you go, there's
How
gator.
you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay. Apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about.
I really
Now the
do love
weather's
their
eased off a
cinematic
bit, they'll be
mode.
needing to feed.
My 4th of July is
Go
going
around
really
this way.
great.
Find some higher ground.
Honestly, it's like probably one of the more funner ones. I was able to see some family and friends and wake up and see the parade. And
Right north from
it wasn't too
Blackwater.
bad. Like, it seemed like it was more advertising than it was just like
Going
fun
out to
times.
John, that
So
thing with the
kind of be interested to
O'Driscolls.
see what they do next year.
You've
If
had a
they'll
lot
expand
put
more
on
like
you.
interesting
could've done more.
formats, but I guess that's
I
what
didn't
pays
mean
the
it like
taxes at
that,
both points.
just a lot to
But
think
hopefully
back on.
your
I still
4th
don't
has been
really
going
know
pretty
what
good
happened on
yourself,
that
besides
boat.
the heat and
Me
humidity and rain.
Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
I feel like there's one mode I can go into that makes them a lot closer than this. Yeah, there we go. That's a great camera angle right there. All these. Okay, this is the cinematic one. This is like the GTA. Oh, that water. Dear gosh, they really did rework the HDR so beautifully. And the only reason I can tell that is because when I went into like my HDR format for the Elgato, the one that I actually is set up for it. And then, hey, what's going down there?
There's some
Ken?
patches of grass here. This is
Well,
good.
on YouTube side, that way I can distinguish because I'm talking about networks nowadays.
Let's try this way.
But like
Keep
I
your eyes
distinguished it
peeled for
because there
movement.
was like in the Elgato when you actually have true HDR, it comes out to being like almost like
The wind's died down too.
a sapphire looking
good.
like thing, like
No
something
one
you would
did
see
all
on a
this
film.
bad, but
I don't
if
know if
it's too
sapphire is the
strong,
right correct
it won't
terminology,
move.
but it's usually a film gradient
Stay quiet.
that has like this kind of like very warm feeling to the actual picture. And that's what basically it looked like when I was looking at the playback. I was like, damn. So that means that on Facebook they're getting low latency and an HDR movie looking
I see
format of
something.
this, like HDR, versus on YouTube, since I'm utilizing my AGR media, which is really good. The 4K Flawless is nowhere near what this other one can do. It's got streaming processing units that are just
These deer been here.
geared towards it. But
see
it
that.
has like full color spectrum HDR, I
can
think
you
up
tell?
to 10 or 12, so it's like able to like do a lot of cool stuff. So it's like now I'm looking at two different contrasts. Both are beautiful though. I like them.
You're
I like
gonna
the
need the
formats.
bow. Don't leave it on your horse.
Nice.
Gun will scare everything around.
Fine, I'll go grab my bow.
No,
Oh my
use
God.
the bow I gave you.
Fine,
Don't make too
fine,
much
fine.
noise. Bow, Arthur.
No, I got you. I
Keep
got
down.
you.
Move
Charles.
quietly and slowly.
Charles! Don't worry, Charles! Everything's gonna be fine, Xavier.
Crouch down a bit.
Fine, I guess I
You
gotta
see the tracks?
get the crouch.
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus.
I think he's gonna teach me the focus. There we go. This is like a really, really great situation. Oh, nice. I've been seeing a lot of fireworks this year, actually. It's been very patriotically safe, too. No one's gotten hurt from what I've heard of, and it's just been a lot of just, like, you know, explosions and bright lights in the air for a second. Because usually I hear fire trucks going off, like, off a chisel. And it is not. It's like Mrs. Frizzle's out there with her magic school bus, like, now, children! You should be learning about firework safety first. Let's learn how you become a firework. It's like, what the hell? They revamped that show? Like, no, she just does that because she wants everyone to learn. It was never a show. It was a reality capture. The original OG. Anyways. That does, like, bring back into a lot of questions. That would be hilarious if, like, someone made, like, a show that was a spin-off of, like, a reality of a cartoon. It was kind of like, I forgot what, they did that before on Comedy Central, where it was just like the whole house situation, but I was like, no, just like take a regular show that was and make it like some kind of weird reality situation.
Down there.
I see it.
Quick, get that bow out, Arthur.
Meow. Son?
See if you can get another one.
Cheetah. Alright. Alright, meow. I don't know if anyone like watches Super Troopers, but I freaking love that. Like when he introduces the whole meow for now and the whole noun swap over is great. Alright, let's go ahead and get ourselves a supply. Well, that was odd. The earth slightly shook. Either someone did something very explosive, which is probably contradictive to what I just said about a few seconds ago, or that was a slight earthquake, which happens on Kelly. Okay. First could be hat and. Besides, in California, when you have little mini quakes, those are the best ones because they just feel like, and you're like, all right, cool. The earth is moving at a gentle rate rather than a very abrupt, crazy, let's break some bridges rate. And that's what you don't want. That's where it's scary. Why is he like circling around? Look at him. He's like, oh, wow, tracking. What do you see, Jimbo? All right, it's coming right towards us. We gotta go through the water now. Brr, says Arthur with his blue coat. It's cool now, I can actually see.
Well done. I think that's all we can carry.
No,
Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other.
I can tie a rope
You
behind
sure
here
your
and like
hand's
we can
okay?
call the horse and
It'll
tether
be
it
fine once I get
on
it
the
on my
ice.
shoulder.
It'll be fine. If anything, it'll defer it
Okay.
by the time we get there. Oh nice, I think this is like actually where you learn the stunts and you physically learn how to pick up the deer. I don't think he gave him like the teaching of how to skin it yet. I think that's later on. He teaches him when he goes back. I forgot who teaches him actually. It may not even be Charles. Oh, come on, horse, why you gotta be lazy like that? Got me whistling Dixie over here. Horse, come on, Domino. He looks like a domino.
Pretty good hunt there, boy. Ready to head back when you are.
Come on then, let's head back. Oh, watch it.
Oh my.
Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found them.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan.
Well, he is a faithful, like, gang member.
You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. We've only been up here a few days and have already picked up 2 more mouths to feed.
1 more. We ain't feeding the O'Driscoll a damn thing. Except maybe that can of salted offal Pearson was kind enough to give us.
The girl, she has a wild look in her eye.
Of course. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Well, once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
Who knows? Maybe she'll deal with the O'Driscoll for us.
Well, I know who my money's on in that fight. He's weak, but that makes him much more useful. Maybe we can get to them before they get to us.
Right.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back.
Oh, let's kill the
Not
bear.
in a good way. A proper blood feud.
Watch out. Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around.
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck.
Charles.
He must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter. Cut up here, off the trail.
You're okay, boy. We
Oh,
ain't
I
ever
didn't know I
talked
can,
that
like,
much, you and me.
Horse whisper, like
How long
Caesar.
you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
Dutch
he is.
certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother,
Oh,
that
cool.
ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you.
I feel like the audio trails when you get into the wrong camera angle sometimes.
It's been as hard on the horses
I mean, that's
as on the rest
cool
of
and all,
us.
but I don't think for
I don't know
dialogue
what
that
Dutch
should
would
be
do if
like
something happened to the cow.
real thing.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but
Not on like
he loves
dialogue.
that
at least.
horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
I'm gonna hitch tie him over here.
Brought some food back, boys. Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. Thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
That's a very well put statement. The road of mastery is walked every day.
Well. Just drop it down in here.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it
I didn't
is.
know it was gonna be
Now
him.
shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skin that one you dumped on the floor there.
He's theatrically, obviously.
Not too bad,
Thanks.
Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
That's funny that they have to put captions
bad
under
few
cursive.
weeks.
Like that's like a hidden language nowadays. It really is because they don't teach it.
being Dutch,
A few days
he's
later, I was like,
busy
I
making
can read that. That was
plans.
actually looks pretty cool, but
Dutch
I
being
wonder what
Dutch,
else there
those
was.
plans involve robbery and dreams.
At least that's what Rockstar's painting.
Well, I thought you was reading him his last rites.
I know, right?
Now I see you're introducing him to your other passion.
I'll mind you to show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
Mind away, Reverend. You're still here then?
I owe you.
Yeah. And you'll pay me. But for the moment, just rest.
Arthur, I think it's time for the train.
Want me to come?
Of course I do, but look at you.
I was always ugly, Dutch. It's just a scratch.
Don't lie still, son. Hello, Abigail.
Dutch,
Jackie.
The boy wanted to see you, John.
He's seen me now. Or what's left of me. What about you?
Guess I was hoping to see a corpse.
Bide your time. You'll see plenty of them.
You're a rotten man, John Marston.
He is an idiot, Abigail. We all know it. Now, railway men.
Okay.
Bill, now you ride
Fletch
ahead and
has
set
the
the charge at the
talking
water
2x4,
tower just
so.
before the tunnel.
No one else can talk.
Problem. Why are we doing this?
Oh, do you not
Weather's
understand the
breaking,
power
we
of the
could
talking
leave. I thought
2x4?
we
He
was
will whack
lying
you
low.
upon the head.
Come on. What do you want from me, Hosea?
I just don't want any more folks to die, Dutch.
Hosea.
We're living, Hosea.
Hey, what's up,
we're
Chris?
living.
How you
Look
doing,
at
buddy?
me. We're living. Even you. But we need money. Everything we has in Blackwater. You fancy heading back there?
No. Listen, Dutch, I ain't trying to undermine you. I just want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head back out west. Now, suddenly we're about to rob a train.
What choice have we got?
Leviticus Cornwall's no joke, Dutch.
Who is Leviticus Cornwall?
He's a big railway magnate, sugar dealer, oil man.
Well, how good for him.
Wow, that's a lot of
Sounds
words
like
right
he
there.
has more than enough to share.
Shasty.
Dutch!
Gentlemen, it is time to make something of ourselves. Get your horses ready. We have a train to rob.
Oh, snap. I forgot about this mission.
All
Alright, now.
Follow me.
Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen, listen up. All of you. According to the information so kindly provided to us by the O'Driscolls, the train will be coming north from Big Valley.
Watch out!
We're gonna pick it off after
You're
it
not
crosses
smart
the
enough to
border
set us a
into the
double
Grizzlies.
trap.
There's a raised spot there that should give us good vantage. Charles, you'll keep lookout for any outriders. How's that hand, by the way?
I'll be fine.
Good. I'll take the driver and engineer, then run point.
Hey!
Ready? And Javier,
Say, happy
you
4th
take
of
the front
July to
cars and
yourself,
deal with
my
any
friends.
guards.
Nice to
Arthur,
see everyone out
Mike,
in turnouts on
you
this
head
lovely
straight for the
holiday that we
back.
all share from
That's
time to
what
time.
we're
If you're in the
after.
States, United
Mr.
States.
Cornwall's private
Definitely is
car.
like a coined holiday for us. Just like Canada has Boxing Day. And other countries
If you
have
keep your head for
like,
once.
You worry about
like,
yourself.
yeah, just
Enough.
traditions.
After Bill blows the tracks, we're gonna need to move fast.
I like the holiday. It's
Is everyone
fireworks.
clear on what they're
Everyone's like
doing?
independence.
Crystal.
Yes, boss.
Cool. I kind of feel like a lot more people are happier during this holiday.
Let's ride.
It's not like Halloween where people are on edge for excitement. I don't know what's gonna happen next. An awesome party, maybe? An awesome stream? I don't know. It's spooky excitement. There's so many forms of it in holidays. That's the kind of cool thing I like about it. Wow, that filter is really freaking cool. Yeah. That's gotta be a cutscene because I'm not controlling anything at this point. But cheers on like all the reactions and the share so far. All right, here we go.
Out of the
Yeah.
snow, finally.
Feels good, doesn't it? But we need to get this done fast. Now it's thawing before anyone gets up here after us. Oh, look at you boys. See? This is what I call a crew. Micah Bell, Charles
No.
Smith, Arthur
Take that
Morgan,
first name off, and we
Javier
gotta pride
Escuela,
ourselves a
and
ringing
what
bell.
about young Lenny here? Always the first man on his horse.
All you can hear is touch.
Just happy
His
we're
voice
back at
almost
it, Dutch.
cracked.
You sure you're ready for this, kid?
Of course I'm ready.
Just stay calm. Keep your eyes sharp. That goes for all of you. No mistakes. Not again.
So we do this, then we go back to Blackwater to collect.
How many times you gonna ask the same question, Micah?
Yeah,
That's a
Micah.
lot of damn money to leave sitting for too long.
It would be crazy to go back there now. The place will be swarming with Pinkertons.
We go back when I say we go back. And that's the end of it.
Micah.
Money's safe. You'll just have to trust me. And if the O'Driscolls are right, there'll be a stack of railroad bonds on this train. Good money, once we work out how to cash them. shut up and get your mind on the job at hand. Come on. There's the water tower. Hold up here on the ridge.
Easy. Look out!
Hey, hey, pile up here. Come on now.
Is Bill there?
Yeah.
You want to head down, see how he's getting on?
Okay. Yep. How you getting on?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You sure?
Of course.
Can I help a little?
All right. Go ahead and set up the detonator by those rocks over there.
Okay, sure.
Now just unspool the wire and then attach it to said detonator.
And push it. The technology of yesterday. Basically, you're hooking up to a battery box. Really interesting if you think about it. That was before the fuse. This was an instant.
Okay.
This is like instant transmission for them, really.
All right. That should do it. You head back up to the others. I got it from here.
Let's go, boy.
About time. Have to say, I'm rather looking forward to this. Just be ready to move quick, and remember the plan, all of you. No mistakes.
What's going on? He says all fine.
We'll soon find out.
Everything okay?
I think so.
Okay, cover
Oh,
your
what the hell is
faces.
that?
Train should be here any minute now.
It's like some orange thing flying across the screen for a second. It's so weird. It's so spectacular.
Gentlemen, it's time. Good luck, all of you. You all know what to do.
Now, boom goes the dynamite.
Here we go. Shit! No! What? God!
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Where did you find that moron?
You said it was fine.
My fault. Come on! You're pathetic. You know that?
Well, boys. This is the only help I got.
Help!
I got you,
I
Winnie.
got you. Now stop yelling.
Help!
Yeah, you're okay. Now, let's go slow this thing down.
Where's Javier?
He didn't make it.
He fell. The others will get him.
You and me, man.
Come on, we need to stop this train.
There's another guard over there. You want me to take him?
Yeah. I do.
Harper, who's going?
Take the lead. You run this, Lenny.
You cover me.
Okay.
Oh, he's got a knife. It's cool.
God dang. One of you, shoot those bastards! Do that, go try.
of this. It's gonna change my Eagle Vision soon though, so I really want to utilize this where it's just the quick draw McGraw, where you don't have to like actually do anything. This is the sweet zone in this, like where they're like teaching you the Deadeye. No, I do like real time. It just like there's something about being a badass and walking forward like with Arthur that's just so gratifying. They made the mechanics in this really refined. Like they had some bugs during ages of like patches, but they did good in the end.
But we won't mention that.
That's all I care about. And like you can do as many patches as you damn well before you cap out. Just leave the mechanics polished. That's all. All I ask from game developers.
What is wrong with you? Hold up. Let's stop this train. Thank you. We moving up?
Oh yeah, we're moving up. Get out of here. Come on, Arthur, with that one. He has no bullets. Gentleman's rule is to let a man reload.
Stop this train soon. The other boys will never catch us.
Listen to him.
Just stay calm.
Lenny, we gotta kick him off. Shot him in the shoulder.
Get more guards coming out of that train car. There better be some money at the end of this. All these bastards must be guarding something. We need the car in the back, right? Yep.
Oh yeah.
Keep pushing on. Watch out! There's some shooters up top. Still okay? I think so. Good. Damn, he's got an arm. Who is this guy? Doing good, kid.
He had an army.
Where the hell are the others? I don't know.
Dude, okay, you're lucky. That rock is like really saving you, bro. Not for long.
Gonna get out of there. Oh, I know we are. Ah! Hey, there's the other boys.
The Pinkertons are gonna show up. Damn, I got a little too risque with that. Retry from checkpoint, which I believe should be right at that turning cusp, but shouldn't be that hard. This mission isn't ridiculous. Doable.
Shit, more guards coming out of that train
Yeah, this is exactly how I thought it was gonna be.
car.
What I should do though is take the time to eat a little baked beans.
There better be some
But you know what? Let a man do his
money
thing.
at the end of this. All these bastards must be. All these bastards must be guarded. We need the car at the back, right? Yep. Keep pushing on. Still okay? I think so. Good. Damn, he's got an arm. Who is this guy? Good, kid. Where the hell are the others? I don't know. Shoot him. Shoot him. Oh, shit. Look, they're coming out of that last car.
It's alright, kid.
We're gonna get out of this. Oh, I know we are.
That's the attitude. We got this.
There's the other boy.
You made me hesitate because you came into my spot of vision. Damn it, I should have took the shot. I had it lined up just for 1 split second. Damn it. This guy's like a freaking jackrabbit.
Watch it! Move him ahead!
Oh, I know. I got the horses too.
Good shoot, kid.
I can see now.
Oh, it's
why the
Duchess.
O'Driscolls brought
Duchess.
so many boys up here for this.
Arthur, get over here. We don't have time to play games. Come on.
I am. I'm coming on. I'm just collecting as I go there, Duchess. This is my riches.
What are you doing? Get over here. You two all right?
Yes, let's get the money and go.
We got some fellas holed up in this last car.
Ah, shit.
What are you boys planning on doing in there? Listen to me. We don't want to kill any of you. Any more of you. I give you my word, but trust me, we will.
I work for Leviticus Cornwall.
Come on, boys.
We got our orders.
Okay. You asked for it.
We ain't
5,
opening this door.
4, 3, 2, 1. Seems our friends have gone deaf. Wake them up a little. That's enough! Mr. Williamson, give Mr. Morgan and Mr. Smith some dynamite. You two boys go blow that door open. Now, don't matter too much to us, but you boys in there might want to take a step back.
Seems good enough.
Here we go.
Now light the fuse.
Unless you got a death wish, I'd step back, fellers.
See? That's when like the flow fade away works really well.
Just walk on out here. We don't want to kill you.
My, oh
We just want to rob your boss. Get on up there. Search that train.
Look at this place. It's like a palace.
Now I've seen everything. Oh, you two got the safe? I'll search the rest.
Oh, yes. Should be easy as cake.
What's your name?
You're just gonna stand there, kid. Pour me some brandy, will ya? I'm parched.
Shut up. Me and Arthur did all the work.
Yeah, kid did good. Didn't see you rushing to jump on that train.
He's king. I'll give you that. Okay, let's see if we can get this open. Come on. Come on. Get in there.
Probably really good.
There. See? That's how it's done. Shit. Just a pile of papers.
Make it their bond, you
I
idiot.
don't think so. Here. Make yourself useful. At least we all know you can read.
Give me those.
Yeah, this
Railroad
looks like something.
contracts. Invoices, blah, blah, blah. You got anything?
Not really. Sugar imports from the Spanish West Indies. A lot of sugar. Some.
I think I got him.
Nice.
You guys are
Thank
idiots.
God. Come on.
I gotta smoke a cigar in here. The calling card.
Let's hurry this along now. What did you find?
These bonds. They worth anything?
Oh, sure. Bearer bonds. I think we can probably sell these pretty easily. Well done. Now, would you get rid of all of this?
The train?
Yeah, get it out of here.
What about them?
What do you think?
I don't know.
It's up to you. Kill them, leave them here, take them with you on the train. Just make sure they don't send no folk after us.
Okay.
See you back at camp. When you get back, we'll be moving on. The rest of you, let's ride!
I wonder if I can just walk away, but they're like part of the mission.
Okay. Get on the train. Quick. All of you. Any bright ideas, I kill all three. So behave. Come on. Move.
We won't tell a soul, I swear!
If I hear so much as a footstep from this car, you'll end up like all your friends out here. Get a move on.
Oh, for Lord's sake, put that book away and go help. Oh, Mary Beth.
So, we getting out of this hellhole?
We're gonna try. Weather seems stable.
And we just robbed the Leviticus Cornwall train.
We got money in our pockets. The worst is behind us, gentlemen. So the question is, where now?
I know this country a little. I told you, we should set up camp in Horseshoe Overlook near Valentine. We'll be able to hide out there no problem, as long as we keep our noses clean.
Well, then let's go. Clean noses and everything else. Arthur, you're in that one. Bring Hosea. I know you two like to talk about the good old days and what's gone wrong with old Dutch.
Up and go do your job.
Interesting. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I heard music that sounded very audio-esque. There we go. That's right. Now the question is, wait a minute, is the dialogue happening though? I think they might have, used to be there's two separate lanes. Oh yeah, they grouped it all in the same thing. Yeah, what I can do, and it's like way easier, is I can just mute it on YouTube. That way it doesn't affect it. Facebook's not really afflicted by it too much. I would assume as they get more well developed, it'll become more of an issue that they prevalently tell us that we just can't, or they'll find ways of getting away with erasing it later on. It's really not that big of a deal, let's be real. It's just the point of just like later on is like where the funding goes to. That's where the big deal is. I can say it like that, Micah. Yeah. Yesterday's technology. Oh, I see what they're doing. It's a tightening, clamping system that goes onto the wood. They would have already started it.
Well,
okay, there we go.
Not.
Should be meshed.
I just
easily.
heard some of the army out here was particularly unpleasant about it.
Hey, how are you, Jorge?
Unpleasant.
Happy 4th.
How do you rob and kill people pleasantly? We don't. In spite of Dutch's
Right.
talk.
I fear I was perhaps trying
What's
to
new? What's
simplify
good?
something
Everything
more
is,
complicated
pretty
for the
groovy.
benefit of our block-headed driver here.
Hey, don't blame it on me. Never forget, this here's a con man, Charles, born and bred. Just 'cause it sounds fancy don't mean he knows a damn thing about what he's talking about. So, what happened to your tribe?
I don't even know if I have one. At least, not that I can remember. My father was a colored man. He told me he lived with our people for a while. A number of free men did, but when we were forced to move from our lands, the three of us fled. I was too young to really remember much. My whole life I've been on the run. A couple years later, some soldiers captured my mother. Took her somewhere. We never saw her again. We drifted around. He was a very sad man, and the drink had a mean hold on him. Around 13, I just took off on my own.
That was about the age we found young Arthur here. Maybe a little older. A wilder delinquent you never did see. But he learned fast.
Not as fast as Marston, apparently.
Wait, I don't understand. What's the problem between you two?
Arthur?
It's a long story.
I want to know that story.
We still heading the right way?
Actually, I really want to know that story now. Because this has to center along with, like, probably something way in their past. And Abigail's reach to have Jack being, like,
eastwards down the mountains?
I guess the influential point of Arthur's teachings doesn't make sense to me.
I've been through a couple
So maybe
of times.
there's something more than meets the eye
There's
between
a
those two.
livestock town not too far from here called Valentine. Cowboys, outlaws, working girls, our kind of place.
Driscoll's?
Probably them too.
Pinkertons?
Let's hope not.
Yeah.
This place we're going. Wait, what's it called again?
Horseshoe Overlook.
It's a good place to lie low?
It'll do for now. And how low do you think Dutch is really going to lie? It's just, you know, maybe it's me who's changed, not him, but we kept telling him that ferry job didn't feel right. You and me had a real lead in Blackwater that could have worked out.
Maybe.
It just isn't like Dutch to lose his head like that.
Things go wrong sometimes. People die. It's the way it is. Always has been. Me, you, Dutch. We've all been in this line of work a long time. And we're still here, so I figure we must have got it right a hell of a lot more than we got it wrong. What are you working on there, anyway?
Just some yarrow and ginseng. Good for the health. Better than that stuff you buy in the store. Yeah, you can have all this. I'm at the point where I can do it with my eyes closed.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I don't know why I turned off cinematic mode. Oh shit, rough riding. Oh shit. Did Charles fall off? Oh. Wagon became inoperable. That was not my fault. I was like about to say, I could have sworn I saw Charles in the back. What the hell? What gives?
Not too far now. Stay on this trail. We'll follow the river, then cut left inland.
Yeah.
So, yes, the Indians in these parts got sold a very raw deal.
You can go a lot
This is
faster
the
in this
heartland
mode
we're going to.
than cinematic, so we're just gonna speed it up now. Watch out,
They lost it
squirrel.
all. Stole them clean away from them, it was, every blade of grass. Killed or herded up to the reservations in the middle of nowhere.
And how's that different from anywhere else?
Well, maybe it's not. I just heard some of the army out here was particularly unpleasant about it.
Unpleasant? How do you rob and kill people pleasantly? We don't, in spite of Dutch's talk.
I fear I was perhaps trying to simplify something more complicated for the benefit of our block-headed driver here.
Hey, don't blame it on me. Never forget, this here's a con man, Charles, born and bred. Just 'cause it sounds fancy don't mean he knows a damn thing about what he's talking about. Yeah. So, what happened to your tribe?
I don't even know if I have one. At least, not that I can remember. My father was a colored man. He told me he lived with our people for a while. A number of free men did, but when we were forced to move from our lands, the three of us fled. I was too young to really remember much.
You shouldn't pop me out of it once we hit the dialogue. You are now.
A couple years later, some soldiers captured my mother. Took her somewhere. We never saw her again. We drifted around. He was a very sad man, and the drink had a mean hold on him. Around 13, I just took off on my own.
That was about the age we found young Arthur here. Maybe a little older. A wilder delinquent you never did see. But he learned fast.
Not as fast as Marston, apparently.
Wait, I don't understand. What's the problem between you two?
Arthur?
It's a long story. Yeah. We still heading the right way?
That depends. Are we still heading west in search of fortune and repose in virgin forests as we planned?
Yes.
No. Are we heading in the correct direction on our desperate escape from the law eastwards down the mountains? Yes, I believe so.
You know this area?
A little. I've been
Maybe a
through a
bit.
couple of times. There's a livestock town not too far from here called Valentine. Cowboys, outlaws, working girls, our kind of place.
The Driscolls?
Probably them too.
Pinkertons?
Let's hope not.
And this place we're going. Wait, what's it called again?
Horseshoe Overlook.
It's a good place to lie low?
It'll do for now. And how low do you think Dutch is really going to lie? It's just, you know, maybe it's me who's changed, not him, but we kept telling him that ferry job didn't feel right. You and me had a real lead in Blackwater that could have worked out.
Maybe.
It just isn't like Dutch to lose his head like that.
Yeah.
Things go wrong sometimes. People die. It's the way it is. Always has been. Me, you, Dutch. We've all been in this line of work a long time. And we're still here, so... I figure we must have got it right a hell of a lot more than we got it wrong. What are you working on there, anyway?
Just some yarrow and ginseng. Good for the health. Better than that stuff you buy in the store. Yeah, you can have all this. I'm at the point where I can do it with my eyes closed.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Going too fast.
We've gone too far. We'll just bring it in. Let the cutscene do its work. That's what it's there for.
There you are, brother. Head in there and follow the track for a bit.
Thanks.
Hey, slow up. I'll jump on. Okay, let's go.
Any trouble getting in here, Javier?
Nope. It went well. This is a good spot.
Excellent. I think this'll work for us, Arthur. For now, anyway.
Alright, almost there. Damn, that was a big one.
Here we are, gentlemen. Home sweet home. Get us moving,
You
Arthur.
weren't wrong, Hosea. This place is perfect.
I hope so.
Gentlemen,
Let's just hope we don't get attacked.
survived.
For now.
Now it is time to prosper.
Arthur and I were about to prosper in Blackwater. We were onto something big. Then Micah got you all excited about that ferry, and here we are.
We have all made mistakes over the years, Hosea. Every last one of us. But I kept us together. Kept us alive. Kept the nooses off our neck.
I guess I'm just worried. I ain't got that long, Dutch. I want folks safe before I go.
Me too.
And now we are stuck, east of the Grizzlies and out of money, and a long way from our dream of virgin land in the west.
I know, my brother, but we are safe. We make a bit of money here, then we move again, head out around them, be west of Uncle Sam, in a few months, buy some land.
I hope so.
I like his proposition.
Would you just look around you?
I'm out of juice.
This world has its consolations.
Gentlemen, I'm going to head into the local town and, see if I can strike up a little business.
Of course, Herr Strauss. I prefer robbing banks to usury. Seems more dignified somehow. Now, everyone, put your tools down for a moment. Come on, gather round. Quickly now. I know that things have been tough, but we are safe now, and we are far too poor. So it is time for everyone to get to work.
Get to work, but stay out of trouble. Remember, we are itinerant workers.
Laid off when they shut down our factory to the north. Now get out there and see what you can find. Uncle, Reverend Swanson, no more passengers. It is time for everyone to earn their keep.
There is a town a little way down the track named Valentine. Livestock town, all mud and morons, if I remember right. That seems a decent place to start.
And, we need food. Real food. That means every day. One of you.
And remember, whatever it is that you find, the camp gets its slice. Now be sensible out there.
Now the girls have your tent ready, Mr. Morgan. Come with me. You two will be ready shortly. We put you over here.
Mike is probably gonna be all butthurt.
Everything will be fine.
Why does Arthur get special
Most of your
attention?
stuff from Blackwater got saved.
Everything apart from my money.
Oh, don't remind me.
Well, we can always make more money.
We're gonna have to.
Miss Jackson, I've seen shit with more common sense than you. Do it properly.
And out of the woods, and out of chapter 2. I think this might be a nice little situational break. I think I'm going to have a second breakfast. Yes, I think second breakfast is a great idea. Some eggs. I got some steak left over from last night, so I got steak and eggs. Nice potatoes, grill up on there, some bacon. After this nice sweet cutscene, because this looks HDR terrific.
Called the Heartlands. Ain't been this far east in many a year. Dutch seems a little better. His eyes are sparkling once more, and I can see he's thinking a little clearer. I think we all feel a little happier.
Oh man, but some new people joined in.
Despite of Blackwater
It'd be
and that
fun.
whole mess.
Maybe I can hold off a little longer on second breakfast, but damn it.
Arthur?
Those eggs are calling my name.
Jose?
Well, I could say, new people, you can always hit the follow button. And I will be back to this. I think I might mix in
Quite a day.
Sinking City after this, just
Let's
to keep
hope so.
continuing on, because I need to beat
There's
it.
a bunch
And I
of the
don't wanna
boys already in Valentine.
Push it
Bill,
off.
Charles,
Like, beat it and be
Javier,
done with it.
And
discover
Swanson
patches.
found something down at the train station by the lake, apparently. And Strauss came back with that creepy little smile on his face. I'm sure there's a
El
whole list of
Strauss.
unfortunates he's forced money upon.
Thank you. And you?
I'm gonna read a book.
Good for you, sir. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and save. We have a camera compendium update. A lot of missions that we can get into, and a whole new world that's open up to us. With Arthur's new path of being not a, well, cowboy-driven, I'm going to shoot everything that walks towards me situation. It's doing good. Let's go ahead and see. My guess would be about 5.5%, maybe. We got a pretty good chunk of it. 6.7. We go. Getting it done. Alright, everyone. Let me go ahead and edit on Facebook, see if it gives me an option to actually even rate anyone. I don't think, yeah, it is. It gives me an option. How sweet. We're going to go ahead and rate this person. They have no one watching, so let's go ahead and give them an M7 welcome. Nice. Alrighty. Oh, bacon, you